out with, this is not ADA acceptable. Nope, I'm gonna need someone to come. Actually, this is actually pretty good height. I'll stick with it. But, so, I just want you all to know that you are looking at the most powerful man in the world. And the reason I say that is because I have read ahead in the Game of Thrones series, so I know who's gonna die next. Lannisters always pay their debts, remember that. But, people do not want to hear spoilers. I was talking about Game of Thrones with one of my friends, and he jumped out the window. Seriously, out the window when I told him who was going to die next. Tyrion. Oh shit. But, so, I recently discovered what I want to do with my wish. Unfortunately, I am too old and not dying quick enough to make a wish. Which is really unfortunate because I only discovered this recently. Up until like a year or two ago, my wish consisted of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, sweatpants, unlimited supply of chicken strips, Mountain Dew, occasional access to porn, and some Kleenexes. That was my wish. And I don't know how Make-A-Wish feels about granting that type of wish, but I don't think they would like it too much. But see, I'm not the traditional Make-A-Wish, let's go to Disney World. I mean, let's be honest, Disney World was made for the disabled and the terminally ill. I do not understand why people go to Disneyland, pay $500 to sit in line for 2 hours to see a college-age person in a bear suit. It makes no sense, but yet everyone goes there. But Disney loves the people with disabilities. They give me a fast pass, you know? It's amazing, I get to skip all the lines, and it's a perfect thing for people with disabilities. Until people take advantage of this. Recently, a Manhattanite family hired a disabled person to pose as a family member so they could skip all the lines at Disney. After being morally opposed for this for about 30 seconds, I started to do the math. This guy was making $1,000 a day. About $80,000 a summer. You know, all the free Mickey ears that I wanted. This was my life that I could have had, but no, Disney decided to change this because we can't have people pose as disabled family members. I don't know why. But because theme parks are usually generally nice to people with disabilities, I tend to go to a lot of them. Unfortunately, Worlds of Fun isn't that nice. To be completely fair, though, I came a week after somebody with a double amputee fell to their death from one of the roller coasters. So there was like a memo, like, frisk every disabled person that comes on these rides, make sure that they are able to do it. And the one rule that they had was you had to be able to clasp your hands. So as long as I could do the chicken dance, I could get on any ride in the park. Now, I know, right? Awesome. Now, I went on the Patreon, the one where they like suction cup you in and have 18 different bars to hold you in. You're not falling out of that thing. So I get on there, they ask me to do the chicken dance. Okay, go ahead. And I get on there. And I ride the ride twice because the rules are you can ride twice if you're disabled because, you know, life sucks for you. So they let me ride twice. And I got off, and this British African individual, who is the ride operator, comes up to me after, and she's like, you're not really allowed to ride these rides. We have to make sure that you're okay. I'm like, I did the chicken dance, you know, it's okay. But then she's like, no, we have to see if you can bend your elbows. And I said, that's not the chicken dance. I was doing the chicken dance and all that stuff. But so eventually we got onto the ride again and let's go. But on one ride in particular, we got up to the front, and the guy comes up to me and says, we don't let people like you ride these rides. White people? Like, we're in Kansas City. Your main demographic is rich white parents. You won't let white people go on this ride? Are you crazy? No, but, so let's get this out. So my new wish is actually to be on the Craig Ferguson show. Not only because, amen, unfortunately, he is going to be done in a couple months, but The main reason I want to go on this is because he made a short arms joke one time. And I want to get on and do one joke, to put that smarmy Scottish bastard in his place. Now the joke was, he went diving with these great white sharks and whatever. And he was talking about how the male shark has two penises, two peni, whatever the terminology is. So the reason that they are so angry and aggressive is because two penises, no arms. Craig Ferguson. Here's the little educational part about my show. I have TARS. It stands for thrombocytopenia with absent radius disease. I'm on my last joke. And the absent radius disease basically means short arms. But then the thrombocytopenia also means a very large dick. So I am actually able to reach. So I'm going to get up and I will tell one joke. This is my impersonation of a great white shark masturbating. I need to get into character. Da 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 da